A monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mendes. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barrenechea. And he's there to get it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mendes. Out to the right. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Gonzalo Guedes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham spread out to the left. That is clearly overhit. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's a little off target. Sergio Gomez. Zubeldia. Martin. Barrenechea. Martin. Zubeldia. Zubeldia gently done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great chance! Goes for a shot! Ramiro. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe. He can get that clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a pass! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, Camavinga, Asensio, Bellingham. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Camavinga. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ramiro gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Howson. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Aramburu moved on forwards, and that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Bellingham, that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Asensio. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. Valverde. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It'll be a throw-in. Howson. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now it's on the finish! It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Martin. Sergio Gomez. Now it's Mendes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a great ball. Bellingham could be... Can he finish? Aramburu. Oyarzabal.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Good chance here!
Barrenechea just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Camavinga chasing after it. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga charging forward down that flank. There's the header! It's fallen loose again! They've scored! Ramiro, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, you'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martin. Zubeldia shifted upfield. Gonzalo Guedes. Could move up a gear here. On time, excellent interception. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, good spread. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross goes in there. Chouameni. Asensio. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great defending, strong and determined. Aramburu. Aramburu forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Howson, aim forwards. Throw it. And it's Barrenechea. Here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the clearance is short. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. Played out wide. Now it's Camavinga. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Camavinga
Clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Camavinga. Aramburu gets it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mendes. Time and again they are repelled. Vinicius Junior undelicately. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Mendes. And it's Barrenechea. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sergio Gomez. Mendes! Decent hit and on target. And it's Barrenechea. Gonzalo Guedes. Barrenechea. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Shoots! Great effort, but no way through. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, that's a delicate pass. Gonzalo Guedes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oyarthabal. Barrenechea. Barrenechea stood his ground. Barrenechea! Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aramburu. Martin. Moved on forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Camavinga with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that was very necessary. And here's Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gonzalo Guedes. Howson attempts a clearance. Barrenechea. Lovely, now then. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Looking to break at pace. Goulet. Bellingham. Valverde cross, shapes to shoot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Zubeldia shifted upfield. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's got space, riser shots! Sergio Gomez. Barrenechea. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Goulet, aim forwards, and it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Valverde delivers with whip, tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Barrenechea. Bellingham. Camavinga drives forward on the overlap. Martin getting this one clear. What a throw in. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Camavinga. Chair. Martin forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe, and the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Aramburu. And it's played forward. Sergio Gomez. Mendes. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? No way through, so back it comes. Pressing's intense, and it's Oyarzabal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oyarzabal did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Aramburu. Barrenechea caresses it through. And that has been cleared. That'll be a corner. Camavinga. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Played down the flank. Tries a deft little ball. It's a goal kick. Belgium. Aim forwards. And it's Gomez. Mendes. Oh, nice touch. Gomez with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Howson gets it clear. Here's Oyarzabal. Aramburu. He is just caressing the ball. Oyarzabal. Goulet. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Aramburu tries to clear. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Camavinga have it back and can go again. Can he deliver? Camavinga crosses it in. And it's been taken short. And it's Camavinga. And here's good. And a chance! Howson plays it short. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Howson in the short one. Valverde looking for a decent ball in. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Zubeldia forwards and with intent. Now it's Mendes, Sergio Gomez. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham knocks it out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sergio Gomez. Mendes. Sergio Gomez. Valverde. Gonzalo Guedes. Chair. Gonzalo Guedes. Chair. Sergio Gomez. Sergio Gomez. Oh, such a clever touch. And he thumps it clear. Mendes. Barrenechea. Oyarzábal. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga, played towards the other side. Bellingham, played out towards the right wing. Valverde, oh, it's played into the area. They've played it short, and it's Camavinga. Here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Asensio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde. Chouameni. Out to the right.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Thinks one through. Vinicius Junior. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Great chance! And one more try! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, can he get onto this? No, no way through there. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Howson goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Howson with the short one. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Camavinga. Chouameni. Vinicius, shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Zubeldia, oh, good spread. Aramburu. Camavinga. Howson. Asensio. Howson. Asensio. Goulet. Asensio laid out to the left flank, and it's Camavinga. Gets good distance on it. And the counter is on.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. He's got options in the... Oh, smashing header! Mendes. Sergio Gomez. Mendes. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Martin. Gonzalo Guedes. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Out to the right. Valverde. Clears it away. And it's Bellingham. Cleared away. And here's Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sergio Gomez. That's really well manoeuvred. Asensio. Bellingham. He's in a great position. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That's a big chance! Built just a single goal between the sides. Picks it up out wide. Sergio Gomez. Gomez with climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Asensio shifted upfield. Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Hefty challenge. Decent chance! Mendes gently done. Moved on forwards. And it's Bellingham. Oh, what a Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. Martin tries to clear. Time to deliver. That's tidy. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior, backward it goes. It's run loose here. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mendes. Carlos Soler! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mbappe spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Zubeldia. Martin. Aramburu. Mendes looks to get on the end of this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Showing good feet. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo. Charge, surely! Fine stop from the keeper.
Gonzalo Guedes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chouameni, and it's played forward. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Gomez gets it away. The changes then in quick succession. Cleared away. They've played it short. Camavinga. Martin with the clearance. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's Chouameni. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Zubeldia. Sergio Gomez. Aim forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Howson. Bellingham. A chance to play it in. And that's a throw. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that has been clubbed away. Goulet. Zubeldia, gently done. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Valverde looking to hit the byline here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it away. Can he get onto this? Now then, the ball's come loose. Zubeldia shifted upfield. Played towards the front line. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gonzalo Guedes. And it's played in here. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He is through here. Now it's Camavinga. Very nicely done. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Nicely shaped cross. That has been knocked clear. Sergio Gomez. Zaharian. Zaharian forwards and with intent. Asensio. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. That's Valverde. Oh, surely! There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Zubeldia. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. Asensio. And it's played forward. Carlos Soler. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Saharian wins the... That's surely a foul, free kick. An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Aramburu. Camavinga. Howson. Howson chooses to go cross-field. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Gomez, gently done. Aramburu shifted upfield. Chouameni. It's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. Howson. Goulet. Camavinga. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Chouameni. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's Gomez. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior with the clearance. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Carlos Soler. Elustombo. Carlos Soler looking to run onto it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Moved on forwards. Valverde aimed forwards. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Danger averted for now. Camavinga. Asensio. Asensio forwards and with intent. Short changes him with that pass. Back into the middle. Now it's Bellingham. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up beautifully.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Soler. Carlos Soler. Oh, great! And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior, now he's off and running. Martin cuts it out. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Carlos Soler. And it's played forward. He's having a shot! Chouameni. Howson shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Takes a shot!
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Chouameni, aim forwards. Munoz gets over and intercepts. Zaharian. Now it's Oyothaban. And it's Zakarian. Zubeldia. Zubeldia, gently done. Valverde. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Goulart laid out to the left flank. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Gonzalo Guedes. And that is out of play. There are a few waiting for it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gets his head on it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Elustombo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Goulart. Hausen. Chouameni. Munoz. Zubeldia. Moved on forwards. Munoz. Good played through for the wide man. Zakarian. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Goulart. Goulart shifted upfield. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga tries to dink it through. Carlos Soler. Zakarian. Munoz. Zubeldia. Now it's Zakarian. Zakarian spread out to the left. Now it's Carlos Soler. Deep cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Goulart. Asensio, gently done. Hausen. Aim forwards. It's Valverde. Martin. 2 minutes to be added on. Elustombo. Gonzalo Guedes. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. Bellingham chips it through. Munoz makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior pings it across. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, everybody in the team can take credit with the work they did off the ball. They just didn't let their opponents get into any kind of rhythm. It was just relentless.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as